All right, guys, we're going to be entering Lisbon from the Fatima side. We're heading southbound right now, and I wanted to make a little bit of an infrastructure video for you guys on what's going on the neighboring towns. You got a lot of infrastructure, a lot of old architecture here. You got your 4 or 5 story apartments here, which look pretty good, and everything looks clean and organized. You got a little bit of industry here. That's the beer factory, right? Is that cerveja? No way.
Turkey?
Yeah, cerveja.
No.
Sagres? No, cement.
No.
Cement.
Cement.
That's the cement factory we passed on the last video.
Cerveja.
Yeah, and then ahead is the beer house there.
The front is the River Tejo.
Rio Tejo.
Rio Tejo to the front.
There's the big river up here. Very famous river.
Mas pouco mais à frente. Aqui ao lado. Parece Rio Tejo. Mais à frente.
Yeah, you can catch a little bit of the river here, but we'll catch some stuff for you guys, show you guys for your expats that want to move to Portugal or want to relocate to Portugal because you want to escape the West and you want something different, and you want something more sane, or you want a little bit of sanity. Well, Portugal looks like it's the place. It's got a bit of graffiti there on the sides, but nothing major. The highways are spotless. The signage is very clear. Everything is very straightforward here in this country. It is, again, very straightforward. The people are very friendly. So people are asking how the people are friendly. They're straightforward. They're down to earth. They're good, humble people. They work hard here. The locals here work very hard. So we're on our way. We're going to film a little bit here this next 20 kilometers. We are going to the Estádio de Alvalade, the soccer stadium, because we're going to go catch a soccer match. I haven't been to a soccer match in Portugal, so I want to go and see one in person. So Portugal is going to be playing Ireland, and I'm very, very excited for here. There's a town called Alverca. Highways like this, just beautiful. I have noticed almost no traffic at all, which is really strange. You would expect a lot more traffic, but it's nice and clear. The corridors are clear. I don't see any police or any government infrastructure here when it comes to police cars and ambulances. It's quiet. There we go. There's the sign for Lisbon there. We're heading into town. Oh yeah. Okay, there's the beer factory there. To the left there. That's the main Sagres. Now there's the toll booth that we have to go through. So we're paying from Fatima to Lisbon is roughly 19-20 euros to go through the pay toll. There are other routes you could take, but I'd rather pay the little extra and just drive right through like this and just like that. That's what I would do if I had a choice. All right, we got a sign, Lisbon, 13 kilometers. There it is to the right. And we are off to the races. It's going to be a very interesting time here in Portugal. It is very hot. We are in the second week of October. I think it's like 27 degrees outside right now. It is very hot here. And this is the weather. This is the typical weather you get in October. Things usually cool down in December to the 15s and low 15s and 20s, but it is super hot still. And they have one season here pretty much. And the further south you go, the hotter it gets. Local time is 12:41 in the morning. And we're entering the city. We're about 10 kilometers out. I'm very excited to go back in. So check out the condominiums there. Lots of them being built. And It looks like more of a poured concrete and rebar. They don't look too prefabricated. They may be prefabrication, but they look like they're built properly, right? Here's a city on the side. Lots of windmills all over the place. Trying to go green, right? So, lots of these towns off the highway. Very clean, organized. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. One thing about Portugal is that it's got God. God is everywhere. I see crosses everywhere, but the only thing I don't see in Portugal, which I wish I see more, is flags. It's not. I don't see any strong patriotic flags everywhere. Usually, when you're in the States, you see an American flag on every corner. Big flags too, in cities. Heck, in Mexico, you see big flags of Mexico everywhere. Very patriotic. But here in Portugal, I don't know why. I don't see any Portugal flags anywhere. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. A nice little area up here too. Nice housing development. Another one on that side by the river. Got a big river on that side over there, facing the river. Next time we make a video coming down this way, I'm going to go towards Nazaré for you guys and show you guys around those areas. I'll get the price of housing roughly for Fatima. Actually, I got a gentleman next to me that's actually lives there. Quanto é uma casa mais ou menos em Fatima? 3 quartos camas e banheiro.
300,000 euros.
So 300,000 euros gets you a house in Fatima, the town we were in that I walked around for you guys and showed you guys the town. It's about 300,000 euros for a decent detached home. Quanto é apartamento?
É o mesmo preço, mais ou menos.
Apartamento é 300,000 euros. So the apartments are in line pricing with the housing, which is very bizarre. That's very interesting, because usually the apartments are usually a lot cheaper than the houses, but I guess they're the same price. Wow. So to live in Fatima, you need about 300,000. E quanto é uma casa aqui essa zona aqui?
Esta aqui?
Yeah.
É 600,000 euros por aí.
Okay, so this specific area we are in, that we're driving through?
600 a 1 milhão.
Okay, 600,000 euros to 1 million euros for a house in this area. E apartamento o mesmo preço?
É similar, 500,000 euros. Depois depende da zona, sabes?
Okay.
Se for no centro, um apartamento pode ir a 2 milhões de euros.
Oh.
Ok? Se for aqui mais retirado, pode ficar aí nos 300 a 500,000 euros. Nunca é novo. Nunca é novo.
Okay, so used building, like nothing new. In this area, for an apartment, you're looking at about 300,000 euros, and then further down into the center of Lisbon, it could go up from 600,000, 800,000 to over $1 million or $2 million for a place. So this is why I wanted you guys and expats to know that Portugal is not cheap. Portugal the food is cheap. I'll tell you that right now. The food is a lot cheaper. The food is a lot better. And if you want to move to Portugal for medical reasons, for the weather, and you're sick of the cold, whatever, okay, Portugal's good. Look at all the buildings down there. Look at all the buildings. Let me zoom into that for you guys. Look.
Aqui à esquerda vais ver uma ponte.
Okay.
A ponte Vasco da Gama.
Okay.
Tem uma extensão de 7 km sobre o rio.
Wow. So there's the Vasco da Gama bridge. That's where the Jesus statue is, right? Então a estátua de Jesus está, right?
Yeah. Sim, isso mais à frente.
Mais à frente, okay.
Isso é aqui esta ponte. Bridge.
Okay, there's a bridge all the way down there if you guys see it. There's the Vasco da Gama bridge. And We'll get you some better shots over there when we get on that side one day. Well, we're going to be in Lisbon for 5 days anyway. After we come back from Fatima and do some more exploration. But for expats, depending where you are in Portugal, it's not cheap. So I want you guys to know. So we're getting signs for the airports already. And there's to go to the Vasco da Gama there. There's a sign right there. So we're on our way to Estádio da Valado. It's a green stadium. It's very green. So we're going to go check it out. All right. So you start to see a lot of advertising out here. And we're getting a lot of signage now for airports still, because we're obviously getting close to the airport. So the pricing here is pretty steep, so you guys know. And a lot of Portuguese proper don't make enough to live a basic. Você ganhas dá para suficiente para viver uma vida básica? Or
yeah, sim.
So he's telling me that what he makes, what they make here on average, lets him get by in living a very basic lifestyle. Like nothing extravagant, but enough to get by. See, we got palm trees. And what did I tell you guys about palm trees? When you see palm trees, you know it's climatized. It's a good climate. On the right here is the airport. Lisbon Airport here. So we're starting to see the orange clay roofing everywhere. I mean, we've been seeing it the whole trip, but you start to see it here more. You're getting into more older architecture. You're getting into more older zones here. There's the plane. There's the tails right there. You can see a bunch of plane tails. Yeah, usually you see planes pass over this highway here. There's the airport. There's a radar station right there. There's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Eu gosto de KFC muito.
Yeah?
Oh man.
Gostas?
Oh.
KFC?
Oh.
No, não gosto.
No? I thought we were friends.
No.
So, a gas station's here, and
Não vem nenhum avião agora.
it's the timing.
Yeah, os aviões passam aqui por cima.
Yeah, he's stating that the planes pass over here all the time, like right over our heads. Mas se a gente vai mais sul, Setúbal, um exemplo, as casas são mais baratas ou mais caras?
Mais ao sul.
Mais ao sul, yeah. As casas são mais caras ou mais...
Se for sul, the beach, Algarve, is very expensive.
Mas mais norte?
Norte, mais baratas. Interior de Portugal, mais baratas.
So if you're in the interior of Portugal, things get a lot cheaper away from the coast.
Compras uma casa no interior de Portugal, uma casa boa por 100,000 euros.
Good. Okay, this is what I wanted to hear. So basically, if you're in the interior of Portugal...
O avião, olha o avião.
Where? plane.
Em cima, aqui. Onde é que eles estão?
The plane, boss, the plane. There it comes. There's an airplane coming into town. Coming into Lisbon. All right, this is what I wanted to hear. So the interior of interior of Portugal, I'm sorry. You could buy something cheaper. You could 100,000 euros get you a house away from the coast in the interior. Get you something more manageable, more affordable. And that's what I was hoping to hear, because we're along the coast here, and along the coast, everything seems to be kind of bought up. Everything seems to be kind of overpriced. Everything seems to be severely inflated. Everything here seems to be it's very clean. It's very organized. I have to give it that. It's clean and organized, and I don't see any bums hanging around. I don't see a lot of problems that we would normally see in Canada.
O estádio é já ali.
Oh, wow.
É só dar aqui a volta e a gente combina neste parque aqui.
Okay.
Ok?
Okay.
Se está vermelho, está branco, está.
He's got a yield sign here.
Tá bom.
There it goes. Vais deixar a gente aqui?
Sim.
Okay.
Ok?
All right, he's going to drop us off here, guys, and we'll continue this later.